What are we? What makes us human? How did we get here? It's a question that has puzzled scientists for centuries. Now, new research is shedding light on the complex evolution of Homo sapiens. Our origins are shrouded in mystery, and our future is uncertain. But one thing is for sure, we are incredible and fascinating creatures. In this video, we'll be exploring the fascinating history of human evolution and the diverse culture that has come along with it. From our earliest beginnings as primitive hunter-gatherers to our most recent development into the complex societies we live in today, we'll take a look at how the human species has evolved and the culture that has evolved along with it. We'll discuss the theories proposed to explain our evolution and explore how different cultures have contributed to our development. So join me now as we go on a journey through time, uncovering the fascinating history of human evolution and culture. The story of Homo sapiens is a complex one, full of twists and turns that have shaped our species into the dominant species on Earth. From humble beginnings in Africa, Homo sapiens have developed into the dominant species on Earth. Along the way, we've developed a complex culture that spans all corners of the globe and has resulted in the development of numerous languages and customs. The story of human evolution is a fascinating one, and one that has been extensively studied by scientists over the past few centuries. Scientists have developed a number of theories about how modern man came to be, yet it's still unclear. This is primarily due to the fact that fossil records are scarce at best, and the majority of the physical evidence we have to work with has been destroyed over the years as a result of wars and other conflicts that took place throughout the world. This means that we only have a minimal amount of information when it comes to the understanding of the evolution of Homo sapiens, and a lot of the details surrounding our history are left to speculation. One of the more popular theories about how humans came to be is the out of Africa theory, which suggests that modern man developed relatively recently from ape-like ancestors that were living in Africa 200,000 years ago. Early humans eventually developed a distinctively different body structure from the apes and developed the ability to use tools and make fire. This allowed them to leave Africa and migrate to other parts of the world, where they became modern men. According to this theory, modern man originated from a single population of primitive hominids that lived in Africa about 200,000 years ago. Some scientists believe that the single migration did not account for all the races that we have today. The first modern humans were believed to have emerged during this time period, and they eventually migrated out of Africa into Europe and Asia about 70,000 years ago. Homo sapiens has become the dominant species on Earth. Their ability to evolve and adapt has made them one of the world's most successful species. In this course of their history, Homo sapiens have evolved from hunter-gatherers to farmers to engineers, before moving on to when we departed that region and explored onto the world like an invasive species. We're going to talk about the evidence of our African revolution. Let's take a closer look. The common ancestors of Homo sapiens evolution. The human species is a product of evolution, and our common ancestors is a crucial part of that story. It's believed that all humans evolved from a single species, Homo erectus, which lived in Africa around 2 million years ago. This was the first species of the Homo genus and the common ancestors of all humans today. Now we'll take a closer look at Homo erectus and the role it played in human evolution. Homo erectus was a species of ancient human that stood upright and walked on two legs. It was the first of its kind to leave Africa and spread across Asia, Europe, and Indonesia. This species was an expert hunter and gatherer, and it used primitive stone tools to hunt and process food. Its brain was 3/4 the size of modern humans, and it had a more complex language and culture. Homo erectus eventually gave rise to a later human species like Homo neanderthalensis and Homo sapiens. The common ancestor of Homo sapiens is believed to have lived around 200,000 years ago. Homo heidelbergensis was the first species to show signs of modern human behavior. They used primitive stone tools, created artwork, and buried their dead. It's also believed that the species gave a rise to both the Neanderthals and the earliest Homo sapiens. The African roots of Homo sapiens evolution. The human species, Homo sapiens, evolved from a common ancestor shared with chimpanzees and bonobos. The ancestors lived between 5 and 8 million years ago in Africa. Homo sapiens is the only extant species of the Homo genus, having evolved from a lineage of Homo erectus that originated in Africa 2 million years ago. Now, we will explore the African roots of Homo sapiens, evolution, and trace the journey of our species from its beginnings in Africa to its spread across the world. The earliest hominids were Australopithecus, which were primarily found in Africa. The earliest species, Australopithecus afarensis, was 4.4 to 3.8 million years ago, and bipedal, with a brain size of between 400 and 500 cubic centimeters. Australopithecus afarensis means southern ape of afar. Australopithecus was an early species of hominid that lived between 3.7 and 3 million years ago. It was the second hominid to walk upright and had a smaller brain compared to its sister, Australopithecines, but shared a pelvic structure, sagittal crest, sagittal teeth, ridge on teeth, and foot structure. Homo habilis was the first Homo species to make and use stone tools, and is thought to have evolved into Homo erectus, which appeared in Africa 1.8 million years ago. Homo erectus is the first species of Homo to have left Africa, spreading to areas such as Europe, Asia, and Indonesia. Homo sapiens evolved from Homo erectus in Africa about 200,000 years ago, and is distinguished from other Homo species by its larger brain size and ability to use complex language. Homo sapiens interbred with archaic humans, including Neanderthals and Denisovans, contributing to the genetic diversity of modern humans. This is evidenced by the fact that people today have a small percentage of Neanderthal and Denisovan DNA. Homo sapiens has evolved and spread around the world, adapting to a variety of environments, and is now found on every continent. This is a testament to the power of evolution. The modern era of Homo sapiens, the Homo sapiens species, one of the most successful primates on the planet, have evolved over thousands of years to become the dominant species on the planet. The first Homo sapiens appeared about 200,000 years ago, and since then, our species has undergone a complex evolution. Today, there are an estimated 7 billion Homo sapiens on Earth. We come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors. We speak different languages and practice different cultures. And perhaps the most important thing, we have different abilities and skills. In other words, Homo sapiens is highly a diverse species. The diversity is the result of our long and complex evolutionary history. Our species has undergone many changes over the millennia, both in our physical appearance and in our behavior. One of the most important changes in our evolution has been the development of our brains. The human brain is the largest and most complex brain of any known creature. It allows us to think abstractly, use language, and create complex cultures. Another important change is our evolution has been the development of our ability to walk upright on two legs. This change freed our hands for tool use and other activities. It also helped us cover more ground more efficiently. Over the course of our evolution, we have also developed other abilities and skills that have helped us to survive and thrive. We have learned to use fire, make clothing, and build shelters. We've also developed systems of trade and transportation. All of these changes have allowed us to spread out across the globe. Today, there are Homo sapiens on every continent, in every climate, and in every environment. Our species have come a long way since the first Homo sapiens appeared on Earth, but our evolution is far from over. We continue to change and adapt both as individuals and as species. Who knows what the future will bring? The complex evolution of Homo sapiens is a fascinating story. It shows how far we have come in a relatively short period of time and highlights the unique adaptability of our species. This video has only scratched the surface of this incredible journey. To learn more, be sure to check out our channel. Thanks for watching our video on the evolution of Homo sapiens. We hope you enjoyed learning about the incredible journey of our species and the fascinating developments that have occurred in the past. We hope you found it informative and thought-provoking. Don't forget to like, comment, and follow us for more fascinating content like this. Until next time.